So I have my comfortable sweater on. You guys know this. When I am doing lazy videos, I am putting this sweater on, and I got this sweater from Target in the men's section for $7. It is so comfortable and I just don't care right now. I do not care. Grab a snack, drink, anything, and let's just get right into this video. I asked my Twitter if you guys want to see a Q&A video or a random 50 facts about me tag, and many of you guys said 50 facts about me, so that is what I'm going to be filming for you guys today. And I am so excited because I want you guys to get to know me on a deeper level. There's more to me than just makeup and beauty, you know. I have a life outside of makeup, and surprise, surprise. So I am just gonna be a little bit chillax today, and we're just going to get right into this video. I am 18 years old and I was born on May 28, 1997. I do look a lot older because I did dye my hair darker, but when I had my natural hair I looked a lot younger, and I'm thinking of going back. I was like a light brown. Many of you guys are really confused if I'm Russian or Ukrainian, things like that, but let me just get it straight. My dad is part Moldovan and my mom is 100% Ukrainian, so I am Ukrainian and Moldovan, but I only speak Russian and English. I would consider English being my first language just because I came to America when I was 2 years old and I was just forced to learn the American language really fast because I was gonna go to school and things like that. So now when I speak Russian, I have a super heavy accent. I don't understand it 100%, but I can still read Russian and things like that. So my Russian is really rusty, but I still understand it, if that makes any sense. So hopefully that clears it up for you guys. We have 6 kids in the family and I am the youngest, but I live with my older sister and she is the oldest. So we are 9 years apart. We are not twins. So many of you guys ask if we're twins, but no, my sister and I are not twins. She is 9 years older than me. And we're the closest, obviously, because we live together. I lived in apartments my whole entire life, and now I live in a condo with my sister, so we never lived in a house growing up as a family, which is fine, I don't care. I freaking love cats. Especially like the big fluffy ones, they're just literally everything, and I just love to hold them and kiss them, and they're just so chill and lazy, which is like totally my style. I am a little bit under 5'7", so that's pretty tall for a girl, right? I am the worst at explaining things. I feel like I need to read a little bit more and just grow my vocabulary, just because I am the suckiest person at explaining something. I hate lying. Growing up, I never really lied in my entire life because my mom's trust was really important to me, and if she caught me lying, she wouldn't trust me. So I never lied growing up, and I never plan to, because why lie? Just say the truth, own it, and it is what it is. I am so claustrophobic. It's actually pretty insane. Just the thought of like going in caves and you're gonna have to like crawl in there, like freaks me out. No, I am not doing it. I actually told my mom when I was a kid, I was like, Mom, when I die and I'm being put in a casket or whatever, when I die, make sure I die. I do not want to wake up awake underground. Growing up, I was the biggest tomboy. I actually watched my sister do her makeup before, and I was just laying on my mattress and just kind of looking, and I was like, oh my gosh, who the heck has all that time to like do their makeup? And I was like, I'm never doing makeup, and here I am with a full Beats face. When I was growing up and I needed to buy makeup or I wanted to try new makeup products, I never asked my mom for any money. I actually babysat and earned that money myself, just because I would feel really guilty inside knowing that if I was to buy a product and I didn't like it, I would feel really guilty having my mom spend that money. So I decided to just babysit and really save up money so I can like go to the drugstore, buy myself a concealer, things like that, and just kind of like play around. So that way I'm not wasting anyone else's money. It'll be my own responsibility if a product sucks. 2 years ago, I was actually working at a grocery store. I would help bag groceries, I would do the carts, I would clean the bathrooms. Ugh, so disgusting. Cleaning the bathrooms is literally the worst thing ever. And my employees, like there was this one lady that literally made me want to quit, and that's why I quit, because of her. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I just didn't even show up to work on Monday. I just was like, I'm done. Like, no. So I lasted there only 2 months because I just couldn't help it. So after I was done working at that grocery store, I was like, okay, I need to make some money. So I was like, I am going to focus on freelancing for that whole year. And that is when I just really saved up money. And then that is when I got discovered on social media, and it went from there, which is really awesome. Never in a million years did I think that would happen. I can eat potatoes for the rest of my life and I will be so happy. I stopped eating meat and dairy like a month ago just because I wanted to switch up my diet, and recently I've just been feeling really sluggish and like stuffed, so I just cut out all of that stuff and I'm just eating like a lot of fruits and veggies, and I'm loving it, you know what I mean? Like I make bomb diggity pasta and I love avocado on toast. My body has been like really happy recently, so I love it. I always go to my closet and I'm like, okay, I need clothes. Like I have nothing to wear. But when I go to the mall, I just hate buying clothes. I sleep with a pillow. It is like really small. So I have 2 main pillows and then I have 1 small one that I cannot sleep without. It literally is the perfect size and it's so comfortable. So when I go to bed, I'm just like, I would say a couple months back, I've experienced a lot of like paranormal activity things, like in my sleep mostly, and they terrified the shiz out of me. I can honestly say I felt darkness, and it's not a happy place to be. There are times when I would wake up screaming when I was sleeping because I would see something, or something in my dreams would just look deep down into my soul and literally freak me out. Quick story time. I just want to share it with you guys, just maybe if you guys are curious. So I was sleeping over at my brother's house, and it was bedtime, and he has a huge bed, so we just slept on the bed together, and I was on my side, he was on his side. In the middle of the night, I was in deep sleep, and all of a sudden I felt the room just turn really cold and dark. My eyes were closed, but I could still see, so it was really, really weird. All of a sudden I feel this like heavy energy, like this pressure go on my chest, and it was like looking deep into my soul, and it was just like yelling, like super screeching noises into my ears, and I couldn't move and I couldn't talk. I remember looking over at my brother and seeing him asleep, but I was like, Artem, help me. That's my brother's name. I was like, help me. Scientifically, it's called sleep paralysis. I know many people experience it, but I am a Christian. I do believe in God. So at that instant moment, I just started to pray, and that thing went away just like that. And then after it went away, I just woke up. I got out of bed, went to the fridge, got some water, ate a couple raspberries, and went right back to sleep. Next thing, I am terrified. I actually think I have like some sort of disorder when it comes to spiders. I see one, I cannot kill one. I hate bugs, I hate spiders mostly. I just don't know what I would do if I was home alone and I see a big ass spider on the wall. Like, I will take a vacuum cleaner and I will suck it up, and I will just leave that vacuum and not touch it until like my mom comes and cleans it out. My mom, when I lived with my parents, my mom would always kill all my bugs. One time I was sitting on my bed and I look over and I see a spider right over here, and this thing was huge. Okay, this thing ain't small. Just thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies, because I'm just like, no, I don't want to relive that experience ever in my life. My brother comes up to my room and that thing is gone. We can't find it. So a spider went missing in my room, and I slept with my mom that night in her room, and my dad slept in my room. I have a very flirty personality and I don't really notice it. I think it's because I laugh a lot and I am extremely nice and I don't care. So maybe that's why. Like, maybe I just vibe with people that it comes off that I look like I'm flirting, but I'm really not. I started my YouTube channel one day when I was laying on my bed and I was extremely bored, so I decided to do an eyeliner tutorial. I wasn't prepared for it. I just set it up on my iPhone and I just started to film. I was extremely nervous. I wanted it to be really perfect, but now looking back at it, it was like, what the fudge was I doing? There was a point in my life where I was so addicted to hot Cheetos, I finished like a whole bag in one day. Thankfully, I grew out of that stage. I never even crave them anymore. I hate wearing jeans. I hate everything about jeans. Shopping for jeans is actually the worst. Just like trying them on, like taking them off, putting them back on. Right now, I just have one pair of jeans that kind of fit me, just a little bit. In middle school, I was a gymnastics freak. After middle school ended, I still wanted to pursue gymnastics, so I asked my mom if I could join like a club gymnastics where it's like more of an official like team. But when I was learning to do a back handspring, I actually almost broke my back, and when I went to a chiropractor, they told me that my back was very, very weak, so I had to stop doing gymnastics, and that was actually one of the saddest days of my life just because I really loved it. I could care less about materialistic things. I'm all up for good quality stuff, but like it doesn't have to be brand name. So I was in elementary school and I think I was like in 2nd grade or something like that, but I just always had a really big smile naturally, and growing up as a kid I had really big teeth, so a lot of teeth surface, you know, big surface area, which I don't care about. And I was on the swing going super fast, and I was swinging, having a good time. My mouth was wide open, I had a big smile on my face, and then I remember getting a bug or like a fly stuck between my teeth because apparently like bumped into my teeth. That thing tasted so disgusting. I think to this day I remember the taste, but I had a bug right here. But that was hella funny. I think I ate a bug, you guys, and they do not taste good. Let me tell you that. I trip over everything and anything. Every time I go hiking, I trip at least 3 times. When I went to Mexico, I was going down the stairs outside onto the beach, and I tripped over my dress right in front of a employee, and that was so embarrassing. It was even worse that he didn't even say anything. I just laughed at myself and went on with my day, but I can only imagine how freaking crazy I look just like tripping all over the place. And when I'm at the gym on the treadmill and after I'm running, I'm walking, my shoes kind of like skip on the treadmill that I literally like have to do this to like get my pace back up because I tripped on the treadmill. Like honestly, hell embarrassing. I need to stop tripping so much. Walking next to a cliff, I will literally crap my pants because I'm so scared of like just the thought of falling over and dying. But if I go on a super scary roller coaster ride that's super high and I'm all tied up and secure, I am just like carefree. I'm like, whatever, take me up to the freaking clouds because I love the adrenaline rush. When I was in Hawaii, we went on Coco Head hike. I don't know if you guys know that hike, but it's literally 1,000 steps straight up, and I threw up on that hike. Growing up, I actually wanted to be a massage therapist. I thought it was a very awesome job to have, and now thinking about it, I can't do that shit. I am like super attracted to taller men, 6'2", 6'3", like yes. If you guys didn't already know, I live in Washington. Seattle is my city. Right now, my favorite TV show is Game of Thrones. I actually just did a marathon with my sister like a week ago, and we finished all 6 seasons in like a couple days. We are obsessed. Many people will have opinions about you. They will also assume many things that aren't true. So I really just learned to not care because I really don't care. I know who I am at the end of the day, and that's really all that matters. And honestly, my life is absolutely amazing right now. Like, many people are like, oh my gosh, why the heck does she wear so much makeup? But they don't realize like makeup is the reason why I'm here today. Like, I am living my life and I'm so insanely incredibly happy, and I just hope that everyone gets to experience this kind of happiness in their life, because you should be able to do what you want and do what you love to do, and you should just like enjoy it and embrace it and just like, you know, you do you, boo. I did not go to high school. I graduated at 16 years old because I just wanted to finish school ASAP so I can get my makeup career started. I do not want to go to college, and I don't need to go to college because I am living my dream job right now. I hate when people are taking photos of me, especially if I'm by myself. I don't mind if like someone takes a photo with me, but if I'm by myself, I feel really awkward and uncomfortable. Iced caramel macchiato with soy milk is my favorite drink from Starbucks. I do not count my calories. I could care less about calories as long as you are eating healthy, as long as you are having a low fat diet, you will be good to go. If you can make me laugh to the point where my stomach hurts, I will literally love you. I love funny people. Like, they are everything to me. Like, if you are funny, like, please can you slide in my DMs and let's hang out and get some coffee, because you guys don't understand how much I love funny people. I got my driver's license at 16 years old and I still do not have a car, which is alright. I'm planning on getting a car sometime this year. I don't need any fancy car. I'll worry about fancy cars later in my life, but as of now I just need something like easy and reliable, you know what I mean? So I don't know, we'll see what happens. Surprise, surprise, I do not like LA. I feel like it's a little bit too city-like for me. I love the city life, but I don't like when there's like too much going on, like too much people, too much traffic. I still live downtown, but it's not nearly as bad as Seattle. Seattle is way bigger, way more hectic, and I do not like that. After each meal I eat, anything I eat in my day, I need to have a little bit of chocolate or something sweet to like seal it up for me. I don't know why. I kind of hate it but kind of love it at the same time because I love chocolate. Before I started doing YouTube videos, every time I would sit down and do my makeup, I would actually pretend I am filming a makeup tutorial. Let me know if you guys did that too, because that is actually hella funny. This part I don't like about myself. I really want to change it, but I am not an affectionate person. I need to just show more love to the people that I love. That's basically what it comes down to. Okay, this is going to sound super crazy, but I was out on a coffee date with my cousin one time, and at that time I was working at the grocery store that I already told you guys about. And I told her, she was recording a video of me. I think I will try to insert it in the video so you guys can see.
I'm gonna ask you some personal questions, and if you're uncomfortable, just say next.
Okay. Okay, literally, guys, watching you inside Starbucks.
Where they at? All I see is this beautiful girl in the reflection. What do you think we're gonna be in the next year?
For sure, I know that my YouTube channel is gonna be way up there.
Up there.
Within the next year.
Up there in the air.
I have a goal of making my YouTube channel at least 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. We'll see how it goes. And I really
do that again.
No, you're gonna zoom in.
No, I don't. Oh, you can zoom in actually. Oh, what the? And anything else that you want to say?
I wanna not work at Super Saver Foods.
Why not?
Because I freaking hate cleaning the toilets and throwing the trash.
Really? I thought that was like the best part. My
cousin asked me, where do you see yourself in the next year or two? And I told her I want to leave my job, which is the grocery store, and I want to grow my YouTube channel to be really big, up to at least 1,000 subscribers. Like, that is so crazy to me. Like, oh my gosh. Wow, I just literally got so emotional all of a sudden, and I literally do not know where that came from because I have no idea. Like, I wasn't expecting this at all, but it's just so crazy to me because my whole life, growing up in a Russian family, Russian community, doing makeup isn't something that is common, and it's really different because like I am known as the girl that does makeup tutorials on YouTube, and I never in my life thought I would get this far, especially coming from a girl that really didn't have much growing up, and I was really content in my life, but I was just so determined to like do it big and just be a great makeup artist and just like influence a lot of young girls, guys, and just be a really great example to them that hey, like dreams do come true, like it happened to me, it can happen to you just as much. And It's just so crazy to me because like I wanted this so bad, and like now that I have it, I'm just so grateful and thankful for you guys. I'm just like so happy, and I love you guys so much. I love to make ugly faces, like ugly faces. Like my favorite one is this one. Like that is so ugly, especially when I have no makeup on. I can just make it so freaking ugly. Yeah, I always do this. That's like my go-to ugly face. Like when my sister is recording me on Snapchat, she's filming me, I'm just like, you know what I mean? I give her the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about me. I have no problem talking about my personal life. I would love for you guys to leave one fact about you guys in the comments below so I kind of know more about you guys. And yeah, I think that's it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you aren't already so you guys can be notified every time I upload. Also give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!